Picking up the pieces, a worker cleans up the mess outside a building where protesters burnt a UN vehicle in Kinshasa last Saturday. The protest was sparked by the escalating conflict in eastern DRC. The demonstrators targeted Western embassies that they accuse of supporting Rwanda, which Congolese authorities have blamed for backing the M23 rebels. Rwanda has repeatedly denied the charge. The violence has prompted the DRC government to ban gatherings of more than 5 people in the Kinshasa city center. But some analysts have criticized the move.
People have the right to protest. That's a constitutional right. It is the government's duty to supervise demonstrators. Stopping the Kinshasa population from showing their solidarity with the people in the east may lead to sentiments that encourage the division of the country.
No protests were reported on Tuesday as the police deployed more officers around the city and outside foreign missions. But some members of the public want the protests to go on.
We should continue protesting and force all those foreigners working with our enemies out of our country. We ought to build our nation on our own. That's how we will recapture all those areas occupied by the rebels.
On Monday, dozens of protesters burnt the flags of the US and Belgium and vandalized property belonging to a French-owned company in Kinshasa. The DRC government has condemned the acts of violence and said it has started investigations to identify and punish those responsible. The armed conflict between Congolese forces and M23 rebels has intensified in eastern DRC since last month. Humanitarian organizations say the clashes have forced more than 150,000 people to flee their homes. The ongoing conflict by the M23 rebels in the east of the DRC has whipped up nationalist sentiments across the capital, Kinshasa. Although the protests have been banned in this suburb of Gombe, there's still widespread resentment towards the Western powers, accused of refusing to take measures to stop the M23 rebels and their backers to stop fighting.